Hello all, Scott Grove here from GroovyMusicLessons.com. I'm going to do another review on another old axe that I just got in. This one is the, well, let's call it what it's supposed to be first. One of the holy grails of guitars that people generally look for. But it's not old. It's 1976, the Gibson Explorer. Okay, there you go. The limited edition version. They always had a thing. It's no big, huge, but some people just like to see this. Not all of them say limited edition on the back of them. I'll go ahead and actually just unplug this so I can show you around with it a little bit. But on the back of the headstock, you'll get this. Now the thing about this guitar is it was bought and it was played for just a couple months and then honestly put in the case for all these years until I just bought it. Okay, so I bought it from the original owner. It's perfect. As perfect as can possibly be. And this was actually made and purchased. Yes, I've got the purchase order. A receipt in 1975. So it was not made or sold in 76. It was made and sold to the guy I just bought it from in 1975. So everything on here is as perfect as it can get. I got the lights here showing you the nitro finish, which of course on plain old mahogany with no wood filler is going to look like that. Okay, here's the lights on the ceiling. Same lights I use over there. But just shows you what it is. I popped the nothing had ever been opened before. These had never been opened. The peg guard had never been off, and it was told to me that it never was, and it never had. Just the wood from the screws when I took them off was just, you know, showing for the first time that it would finally taken off. But everything's dated 1975 inside. Blah blah blah. I wanted to get the toggle switch here to actually just go straight up and down, but you can't. It kind of goes at an angle, so if I do it where the guitar is hanging straight and show it to you, it kind of goes off to the side and comes off to that side, because the hole in there is cut so narrow that you cannot move the toggle switch main body of it in there any way you want. It has to set at this angle. Okay, the pickups are the, you know, what are supposed to be there, and they are potted extremely with the epoxy. Gibson, with their typical horrible building ways, they've always been one of the worst guitar builders as far as I've always been concerned. And this one was no exception. The bridge, of course, is in the wrong place, and you cannot quite intonate it. I had to take the three saddles off the bottom here and turn them around the other way so I could get them shoved all the way up this way, and I still could not get the D string quite intonated, because on the, you see the D string there, and of course it's got the wire that went across all of them back then, so everything's still here, but I had to pop everything as far as I could because the bridge is not located in the right place, which is normal for Gibson. But these are just one of those bucket list guitars for me. I'm out trying to get some of these guitars, just, you know, the staples, you know, this and the 52 Tele, and then the actual 59 Les Paul Standard, and the 62 and 57 Strats. Even though I don't like them, I'm just out to get them just because they're going to be easier for my wife to sell once I croak. That's honestly the honest truth. So it is what it is. It's just a big, huge hunk of mahogany. The entire thing is, except for, of course, the rosewood fretboard and then the overlay here on the top. Let me get it in for people who like to see this kind of thing in light, and let the reflections tell you what they will. Okay. And so anyway, everything is what it is. And the frets are perfect. There's no signs of even having ever been played before. So people are like, how do you come up with this stuff? Man, I search. That's all I do with my life. I search for guitars, so that's what I do. And it was like right in the $6,000 range is what I gave for it. And it just came in today, so I gave it the good once over and twice over and 3 times over and got it to playing the best as it can. I wanted the action lower than it is, but the truss rod will not allow for it, so again, another thing. Ibanez actually built the Destroyer back about this same time, and it's actually probably 10 times the guitar that these are. The Ibanez original Destroyer that was made at the same time. So if you're ever looking for, and they'll cost you about the same amount to get a good one in perfect condition like this one. But like I said, everybody has to have a 76 Explorer, but I ended up with a 75. But it does have the 76 decal on the back. Okay, so again, it was made in 75. You got your little pointers for your knobs. What else can I tell you? It's simply just an Explorer. If you look at the gold, there's not one bit of tarnish there. It is exactly as you would expect to see it in the history books. So a cleaner one they do not make. Of course, you'll see other ones that are tinted, more of the amber color, which brings to mind the Albert Collins thing, and there's still speculation to this day if they actually use Carina or mahogany, and I don't know. I have no clue. I would not guess to say, so I don't care. The necks on these things are like ball bats. Okay, so it is very abundant. It's like definitely a 50s style neck, so it's a big, huge chunk of guitar. Okay, so take it all in. I'm going to love just seeing it hanging here, and I'll go use it on a few gigs. And I mean, does it sound good? It sounds fine. You know, it's just the Gibson build is never as good as people make it out to be. The people that really know Gibson know better. Okay, so here it is on the cleanest thing I can possibly turn it on. Both pickups on, everything dimed on the guitar. Pick up on that low E string that's slightly out. Want you to hear the guitar with zero processing other than my typical reverb that's always there. We all know what it sounds like with dirt on it, and I will put dirt on it. And yes, I will play a couple Leonard Skinner licks just because people are going to be asking for it and think it's a sin not to play some. So I'll do a couple. Bridge, pickup. Neck. You'll get country licks from me because that's who I am. I'm not changing my style just because, well, because. I want to hear what it sounds like too. I don't get to hear it the rest of the night. Got to go pick the little lady up at the airport. So. allows me to use the tubes in the amp. Okay, and we'll stay on the neck. Let me get a little more volume on it so we can actually hear what's going on inside there. Your natural tube thing. Let's go in the middle, same sound. And the neck. That would give you probably the most legitimate sound for like on, let's just concentrate like on Freebird, just because. I'll go ahead and be the guinea pig, the guy that does it. That will give you the actual rhythm sound for the fast part of the tune. Give you just the regular. Pardon me while I do this, I just slammed my hand against the tuners. Overdrive. Okay, and that's just there's no overdrive on the amp, that's just the tubes. The 12AX7s doing their job, 2 of them in there. Again, that is just the bridge pickup. So that'll kind of give you that. If you wanted to see what the lead tone would sound like, maybe like, let's stay there, see if it's even close. With the exact same sound, but there you've got that. Okay, now if we were to go to the actual, put some distortion on this monkey, on the bridge pickup still, and let me get that low string tuned in. Let me turn off all the noise here. Duh, I've actually got a tuner over there. I don't know why I didn't just use the dang thing, but and again, for those people who want to know the facts on this, yes, this is a 1975, okay, and a few were made in 75, not many, so this, of course, I lucked out once again, is one of the first reissues. that Gibson did. So being a 75 is ultra cool. Okay, so I don't know how to ever advertise it. I guess I would always just say that, you know, the serial number sticker says 76, but it was actually purchased and made in 75, and I can, of course, prove each and every bit of this. So it's just cool. Kind of a neat little thing to know, which I did not know until I bought this. Okay, back to the distortion in the neck. I'm sorry, the bridge. You want to go to the neck for lead? You got to be able to have that fun there. Okay, so now if we were to actually do, you got it, this part, the old slide part, I would actually stay with like the distortion and use both pickups, and you would get this. As close as I'm going to come to it anyway, or as close as I remember after so many years of refusing to play this song. Basically along those lines. I'm not looking for perfection, but as you know, those who are studying it, it was all over the place, just like I was. So there's the axe. Cooler sounds coming from some of my favorite places would be to come over here, hit the compressor for the rest of these, turn on just this sound, neck position. Let's see, Romeo Void. Anybody remember Romeo Void? There was a song, what was it called? I can't remember the real name of it. I might like you better if we slept together. You guys have to help me once again remember the name of that song. Never Say Never, that's the name of it. Never mind. of. Can't remember what it is. Oh well. Too bad for me. Sound. What do I have here? Oh, just something nice and pretty for me to show you what it can do. Kind of stuff I like. Okay, very cool stuff. And of course just the bridge position, playing with fingers with a little slight bit of delay, and again the compressor. Nothing really too bright on the top end that would allow me to actually play it on the country end, except for the fact that I have a cool little hidden button over there. Okay, I know everybody's going to ask me what that button was, but hey, some things are secret. No, it's actually just a tone control on my Boss CS3 compressor. Fire it up and any Gibson will sound like a Fender, or as close as it can, that quick. So once again, I am me, you are you. Again, Scott Grove, Groovy, musiclessons.com. You can always click below, get tons of free lessons, check out all my different guitar reviews, blah blah blah. There's links there for both. And again, the 1976 Gibson Explorer Limited Edition, and also in 76, yes, they did have the ones that just said Explorer on the back, which says Limited Edition. Is there any difference? No. Probably just the fact that they made it a couple of months later when they saw that these were actually going to hit, because the Ibanez's were hitting hard and doing well and playing amazing. I think Gibson tried to copy what Ibanez was doing so well, and Hamer, with their standards coming out at the same time, were ultra high quality. So these honestly did not keep up, okay? But the value is what it is. Like I said, it was like a $6,000 guitar for me to purchase, which is about in the normal range for this being 2013. You know, they might go back up once, if the economy ever goes up. So there it is, kids. As cool as they get. So hope you enjoyed that and got to learn that yes, they did make the 76s and 75. That's the most important thing, I think, here to know. and that is actually proven, and it's very cool. So again, until the next guitar comes in or until the next lesson comes out, whatever it is, I'll see you guys soon. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Bye.